Good morning. It is 6:43 a.m. on Tuesday, October 16th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Stuff and nonsense. I didn't prepare a topic to talk about before I started this recording. Yesterday I had it in mind to kind of set a schedule for myself in doing one more editing pass of Phyllis for the ebook before sort of proceeding to the next steps. And arguably, at some point, I'm going to need to be able to proceed to the next steps, even though I am not 100% happy with where it stands, just because I think that's where you get into things like letting perfection be the enemy of the good and that sort of thing, because, the whole, novels are never finished, only abandoned, that sort of thing, because I think if I'm waiting to get to a point where I never find anything that could be better, well, that just means nothing ever happens with it. That's been my problem of late is writing stuff, but then getting bogged down in the editing process and never actually doing anything with the product as a result. That's one of the things that I find very immediately satisfying about D&D and improv, is that you just do it, and the expectation is, you just do it. Just do it. And then once you do it, it's out there. It's done. There's no going back. Although that said, one of the things that has occurred to me is a couple of my favorite gaming-related podcasts are things like the Adventure Zone or the Campaign Podcast, which are clearly edited down from a live play session. And I've thought about whether, not that I would make any changes to the existing campaigns I'm running, but that something like that would also be interesting. But then again, I also don't need a brand new project right now. In any event, I decided to sort of set a schedule for myself to complete this one more pass of Phyllis, and then hopefully release it. That'd be good. I will also, I continued playing a bit more of Octopath Traveler last night on the, the Nintendo Switch. For some reason I was wanting to say it was on the Wii U, but that's the previous console. This is a game I've talked about previously a little bit, but I got away from it when I was playing a couple of other games on the PS4, like God of War and Spider-Man and so on. Now that I've finished those, I'm getting back into it, and I really do like it. The writing is good, and the aesthetic is super cute, and it's kind of just relaxing. The music is really good, and it's a slower paced game compared to God of War, Spider-Man, which are fun but a little stressful in the experience of it, whereas this one is much more slow paced, and even the difficult battles become sort of an endurance affair. Excuse me. Rather than something like panicky. And so yeah, I've been playing a little bit more of that, but I also, as I mentioned, got some of that editing done. So working on that still. Also, continuing to do some more work behind the scenes for the upcoming Extra Life campaign. I'll go ahead and confess that I'm starting to feel a little bit of anxiety right now, because I need to get more proactive, I think, on getting everything ready and promoting it more effectively, because, we're still a few weeks out, but it's also true that the donations have not been flying in or anything yet. So I think I think it's maybe still far enough away that it doesn't feel real, What I need to do is, I think, nail down the final list of people who are going to play and start enlisting their help with promotion. And yeah, so we'll see where we get. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been working on, so I will leave it there for right now, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.